Welcome to ClubhouseNews.com. You're tuned into Clubhouse News Weekend for the week ending Saturday, November 14th. I'm Chloe.
And I'm Joshua. Last Wednesday was Veterans Day, as Americans saluted the brave warriors who defended life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. While Memorial Day honors soldiers who've fallen in the line of duty, Veterans Day celebrates the service of all American veterans. It traces its origins to Armistice Day, a holiday that former President Woodrow Wilson created to honor World War I soldiers on November 11, 1919. The heroes and heroines of the Army, Navy, and Air Force protect the USA's interests at home and abroad on a daily basis in places ranging from the Middle East to South Korea. Modern soldiers may not be battling a global war like the veterans who ended World War I in 1918 or the soldiers who won World War II in 1945, but they are a part of a legendary fighting force that has beaten many would-be conquerors and tyrants. Military members marched with the American flag during the 96th Annual Veterans Day Parade in New York last week, and President Barack Obama participated in the traditional wreath-laying ceremony at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier in Arlington National Cemetery in Virginia. The monument is dedicated to the services of an unknown soldier and memories of all soldiers killed in any war, but it was first approved by Congress on March 4, 1921, for the burial of an unidentified American soldier from World War I. Last week was also the 240th birthday of the Marine Corps, an elite branch of the USA's armed forces that uses the mobility of the Navy to rapidly strike from land, sea, or air. The Marine Corps has been part of the Department of the Navy since 1834, tracing its origins back to two battalions of Continental Marines formed on November 10, 1775 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
And who commands the military? The Commander-in-Chief, also known as the President. Last Wednesday, Republican presidential hopefuls held their fourth major debate for the party primaries in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, to see who will be chosen to take on the Democratic candidate in the 2016 election. Top Republican contenders at the Fox Business Network debate included billionaire and reality TV star Donald Trump, ex-Florida Governor Jeb Bush, Florida Senator Marco Rubio, Texas Senator Ted Cruz, and brain surgeon Ben Carson. They focused on jobs, taxes, and America's economic health, as well as domestic and international issues, exchanging fierce words. For the first time in the race, there were fewer than 10 candidates in the main debate, as Trump, Carson, Rubio, Cruz, Bush, Fiorina, Kasich, and Paul faced off. Democrats then held their third debate on Saturday in Des Moines, Iowa, where former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton took on Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders and ex-Governor of Maryland Martin O'Malley. Once the party primaries are over, the top Republican and Democrat will compete for American votes when they choose a new president on November 8, 2016. So, how did the presidency come about? After America's founding fathers broke free from British rule with the Declaration of Independence in 1776 and won the American Revolution in 1783, George Washington became the first president. He served 2 terms. Presidents followed this 2-term tradition in the decades thereafter, with the exception of a few third-term attempts by the likes of Ulysses S. Grant and Grover Cleveland. In fact, the only president to win more than 2 terms was Franklin D. Roosevelt, who served an unprecedented 4 terms from 1933 to 1945. In 1951, the 22nd Amendment to the Constitution, the highest law of the land, officially set term limits on the presidency. Obama's second 4-year term ends next year.